Welcome to Trapper Rod's Outdoor Pursuits. About time to mix some new mineral, so we're going to show you how we do it out here on the farm. We use 4 different products to mix our mineral. We have a normal, just trace mineral salt. It's kind of a red product. You can get it in any family farm and home store. Then there's plain old good old rock salt. Kind you put on the roads, put on the sidewalks, used for ice cream. There's Di-calcium Phosphate. This is a food supplement that they use for dairy cattle and dairy animals. And then, because all of this is a little bit bitter, we have some good old dried molasses. So here in a second, we're going to show you how we mix it up. We're going to mix it by volume. As you can see, all of these bags have a slightly different volume, but they're all 50 pounds. We're going to try to use about 2 parts of the trace mineral salt, 1 part of straight salt, 1 part of Di-calcium Phosphate, and 1 part of the dried molasses, kind of by volume. So half a bag, quarter bag, quarter bag, quarter bag. That'll get us about the mix we're going to need. We're going to take it, we're going to put it all in this bucket, mix it up, then we're going to go put it in an existing salt lick. All right, now that we've got all of our mix set up, we're going to add one more little ingredient. From the dollar store, they had these Jolly Ranchers green apple drink mixes. So we're just going to add 2 of those to give it a little aroma, maybe a little more flavor. All right. We'll mix all this up. We'll be back in just a second. So when you get done mixing, you ought to end up with something that looks roughly like that. It doesn't really matter as much because the trace mineral salt also has calcium and phosphorus in it. So we're just bumping up the calcium and phosphorus. All right, we've got our established salt lick here. Last year, this had a trophy rock in the bottom of it. It also had about a bucket of this mineral. You can still see some of the old mineral that's left here. And the deer obviously are continuing to work this spot. So when we freshen this up, we're going to freshen it up here in the fall. We're also going to want to freshen it up in the spring, April, May, June, about every 4 to 6 weeks, and all the way through August. This mineral here has given the does last fall a chance to get calcium for their milk, get calcium for growing those healthy fawns, and to replace their needed calcium and phosphorus. It also gave the bucks a replacement for their calcium and phosphorus that they put into rat growth this year. So by keeping these salt licks fresh and keeping them mixed with the good Di-calcium Phosphate, the trace mineral salt, the dried molasses, and this year we're trying that little bit of apple, we're going to keep our deer herd healthy. Hopefully it's going to help them stave off any diseases, and with some proper deer management, we're going to have a healthy herd here on the farm. So we're going to take this bucket, we're going to pour it over this trophy rock, and we're going to mix it in with the soil all around it. About right. It's just that easy. You can spend plenty of money on already bagged up deer mineral, but this deer mineral recipe we showed you will give your deer all of the supplements that they need, and it's much, much cheaper, probably about a third of the price. So there you go, mixing your own deer mineral. Thank you for stopping by, and God bless.